All right, so we'll go ahead and put a picket here so we can put our latch. Latch will hold our gate. Put all of our pickets on. Now, when it comes to mounting your pickets to your aluminum frame here, we actually use these deck screws that have sort of a self-tapper tip to let debris getting out of the way, a little self-piloting tip. And my theory is that these act as a self-tapper for the aluminum and let it go right in. They hold great. The other theory, people say that the aluminum and the deck screw are heating up and allowing the aluminum to melt or morph or form out of the way. Now, when putting the latch on basically any fence material out there, go ahead and put your striker on. This would be the striker here. Now, we're doing a pull. So I gotta make sure I put this up at 54 inches, which is where we're at now. After you put your striker on, so when you wanna put your actual latch. Now the reason for wanting to put your striker on first is because now you don't even have to look. I could literally do this with my eyes closed. You just let it hang on the striker. You want the striker at the top of your latch. You wanna give it room to sag down. Of course, our gate's not gonna sag, but you know what I'm talking about. Just between me and you, I didn't set this post, so I can't guarantee it. But anyways, moving on. Kind of almost forgot to mention this, but I think it's very important. We like to leave an inch on both sides. An inch on our hinge and an inch on our latch side. To leave room for our screws, future sagging adjustments on our adjustable hinges here. We just like to leave room. I normally go with 3/4 of an inch on the hinge side and an inch over here. An inch is just really good for the latch. You leave yourself plenty of room. Now, this is board on board. So we're gonna go ahead and do the 3-finger check. Looks like 3 fingers ain't gonna work, so we're gonna do a fat 4-finger. Now, if this picket would cooperate with us here, 4-finger zig. Even a 5-finger might not even work with. All right, so a skinny 5-finger. This picket, man, well, I can't really see these marks, but there they are. Got it perfectly spaced out, perfectly close. Go ahead and put a picket across the top here. There's my mark. Son of this bit, no joke, this bit's probably 6 years old. It's a little worn out. I'm gonna give it a break. Where'd that screw go? Well, hopefully we find that screw later. While we're at it, we'll go ahead and add our screws to our hinge side here. All right. Now, what I like to do when I'm level in the middle, go ahead and put a screw in so you're not fighting on getting a screw in there. And